My name's Antony Valentine, the camping nerd. If you're going to struggle today, we have got a real windy day. Let's see if I can keep the microphone a bit closer. So, I've got to show you, this is just wonderful. 2005 Autosleeper Mezan. Another model that I come across maybe one or two a year, and I really actively hunt out nice auto sleepers. Basically, what they decided to do, they wanted to, I wouldn't say compete, because it's a well-known formula by Roma Homes. This is the Roma Home version, that's a high-low. So Autosleeper wanted to prove that they could do a posh version, so here it is. Not done in great numbers, so the difference is the posher interior, heating system better, we've got hot and cold water as well, so a few little nice features, but I can show you that, and I'll do a little bit more talking inside away from this wind. So this one has had 7 former keepers. The last owner, unfortunately to a family circumstances, had to change. It was going to be the last forever motorhome camper van. This is a bone of contention if it's a camper van or a motorhome. By the true definition of a motorhome, I suppose it is a motorhome because it's got the cab above here and chopped out, so this is all Autosleeper body. But I think we can safely classify this as a camper van because of the size. Many owners get rid of the car and just use this as their everyday vehicle. This is just immaculate. 2005, it's only done 42 or 43,000 miles, 14 service stamps. It's wonderful, as you'll clearly see inside. It's got mats. The original mats are covered in film, then we've got mats over the mats and mats over the mats that are over the mats. I think I've got that right. So 3 sets of mats. It's truly been looked after. Let's have a little quick walk around. So a previous owner has upgraded and changed the steel wheels to alloy wheels. It's the 2-litre HDI. So whereas Roma Homes always use the Citroen Berlingo chassis platform, Autosleepers use the top of the range Peugeot partner with a later 2-litre HDI engine. Just get the camera to span round. On the passenger side, the passenger seat folds flat, so you've got a little bit more room there. So we've got the Truma to heat the hot water on gas. We've got the fresh water inlet and the mains. We're back on Caligas 3.9, folks, so we've got a nice Caligas 3.9 bottle propane, in there. Looking around the rear, one of the previous owners has added a lovely dash cam, so you've got a reversing camera in colour and Fiorma extra security lock on the rear door. And I'll show you just if the camera can come in, and I'll just show you now. We've got the bed in situation, very easy bed setup, just 4 little slats, and you can see the rear sofa cushion flops into place and creates a large double bed. I'll take over the camera in a bit and take you around with the bed and the table in the upright position. We've got an outside locker here. We've got the winter cover on there for your fridge vent. The water tank tap there. Fuel diesel cap here. Yeah, bodywork, there's nothing really negative to tell you about it. It's lovely. Let's have a look at the roof. Let's get Dennis the drone up and let's fly Dennis and he'll show you above the cab. Thanks for that, Dennis. Let's have a quick look under the bonnet at the engine and then we'll go out for a drive. Yeah, so this is the much trusted 2-litre HDI. I've actually got a Peugeot 508 vehicle that I use myself. This has got this engine in. It's lovely. That's just as it come off the last owner, and it does drive nice. I've drove it, I think it was about 130 miles back. So yeah, I think it's that time. Let's go for a little drive and we'll go through the gears. Seatbelts on and we'll go for a short drive. So it's covered 46,000 miles, just a shade over. Ignition on, starts first time. So on this particular one we've got electric windows, power steering of course. Have we got central locking? I'm not sure. Yeah, we have got central locking. And we've got the reversing camera here that I can see. Yeah, so this is the 2-litre HDI, so it is quite nippy. I've got this in my own Peugeot 508, much trusted power plant. A bit more nippy and faster, but they've kept the same economy of the previous model, which was the 1.9 turbo. So it's easy to see why people can drive these as your everyday vehicle. Park it on the supermarket car park. Drives lovely. There's not much to say really. It is what it is. 5-speed manual. We've got the CD player. Now we've got the central locking button there on the centre. Head-up display for the radio. And you can even adjust the volume and controls of the radio with a remote stalk here. We've got a manual mirror adjustment on the driver's side, and then a button here to electrically operate the passenger mirror. That works of course. We're just going to come around the chicane here. Cyclist in front, so we'll just slow down, back up. Yeah, I'll repeat, I'll be happy to drive this anywhere in the United Kingdom, and I'll get the train back. All they ask for is a £500 deposit, and I'll drive anywhere. I'm sure you'll be delighted. In fact, if I get there and you're not delighted, I'll even give you a £500 deposit back. That's never happened yet, folks. Okay, so just accelerating nicely. Wow, I'm 50 mile an hour approaching in third gear into fourth. Just get to the national speed limit, approaching 60. Fifth, top speed. Yeah. And these will do they'll do 40-45 miles to the gallon for fun, and sensibly driven on a run, 50 is not enough. So I'm just going to come around the chicane here, and I'll take back over the camera and show you inside. Okay, hope you enjoyed that little drive as much as I did. It's easy to see why a lot of people have been sleeping. A lot of people get rid of their everyday vehicle and just use this as a car as well as a camper. So I'll take over the camera. I know it's that thing, moment you've been waiting for, and I'll show you inside. It's that moment. Let's get in out of the wind. So yes, here we are. I don't know whether I can get my enthusiasm over on the camera microphone, but these really are lovely, lovely, lovely. It was just a fingers up from, if you excuse the phrase, from Autosleeper to say what we can do with the smaller motorhome. I wouldn't say competing with Aroma Home, but certainly along those lines, because they're a lot more expensive. So you can see it's got a posher interior, the later concertina blinds, fly nets of course. It's got the little bed extender there. This one has still got the curtains across, so the curtains can come across here. However, it's got the thermal covers here, so if you wanted to, you can just put the thermal covers and blackouts on the front window and leave that space for leisure space. It's got the colour camera there for the reversing camera. What else have we got? We've got an Autosleeper table here, a leg. We've got the 4 metal legs that go across, so dead easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and those just slide across. You'll have that bed made up in 30 seconds. It's even got a freestanding table there. So just spanning around the rear, it's even got the upgraded diesel Eberspacher night heater. So that'll use the fuel off the front of the cab, the Peugeot, and then you'll get nice hot air blown through that little vent there. You can undo these little latches, and that gives you more galley space for the kitchen area, and that goes on both sides. 3-way Dometic fridge, driving on 12 volts, your green light's plugged in now, so it's on mains electric if you're on a campsite or at home, so you can get it super cold. And you've got your gas operation there if you're wild camping. A little grill underneath there, it's spotless. 2 gas burner hob, cupboard space here. I'm sticking that button, I'll have to have a look at that. There we go. And coming around to the passenger side, again, more cupboard space, mirror, set of instructions. We've got the kitchen sink with hot and cold water. Underneath we've got more storage space, large cupboard there, and on this one it has room for a full-sized porta potty, so that's underneath there. So as I was saying, that's a mat over the original Autosleeper mat, which is over the original fiberglass body. And what I was trying to get across before, if my camera will behave, is so we've got mats across a fitted mat over the original mat, which is covered with a Perspex protector. So 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. That's how particular and fussy the last owner was. Habitation control panel to use it on the leisure battery or the vehicle battery, lights, pump and test for the water tank as well as the battery. You can access 12 volt lights here off the leisure battery, which is situated underneath the passenger seat, so that can flop forward again, and there's a leisure battery which is separated from the engine battery. And I think that's about it. Large hikey concertina with a fly net and the concertina blackout, and then that has also got a crank handle there that'll just wind up and give you fresh air in the summer. Yeah, it's just lovely. It really is. It's hard to describe this other than fantastic. It really is a nice vehicle, typical Autosleeper, over-engineered, but that's what they do best. So yeah, I'll be happy to deliver this anywhere in the United Kingdom. All I would ask for is £100 contribution for the fuel and the train ticket back. It will come with a new 12 months MOT. We'll take it in for a full check before. It will have a service, and in fact it's just had a service. We've just serviced it. It will have a pre-MOT, so in other words, if it wants any jobs, it will be done and there'll be no problem, and it will have a new MOT with no advisories. That's what we like. So just to recap, it's a 2005, the rear Autosleeper Mezan. It's on the Peugeot HDI 2-litre chassis. My name's Antony Valentine, the Camper Nerd. You can contact me on 0798 526 1078 with any questions. But as always, I'll be happy to deliver this anywhere in the country, or viewing is recommended. I think I'll catch you on that next video, folks. Thanks for watching.